How's it going today out there in La La Land? Oh, made tea. I forgot. Maybe never made tea. So why to whoever's watching, I see somebody is in here. Well, I guess I could say probably high hostel. Oh, excuse me, ladies, I'm a pig. There, got her set on the clock. Oh, I lost another one. Must not be a real smoker. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I guess I better do this. Good enough. So, up to three, down to two. Up to three, down to two. Everybody that comes in, too shy to say hi. Wow. Well, see what I've got on tap. Oh! Music. Hey, Chris. Well, I don't know what you would call it. If I can come in and watch. Nice to give a thumbs up, but never say hi. just about boiled. There it is. Oh, fuck. So, I guess I'll go like this, go like that. Oh, what's that dude? Well, let's put a little bit of this as background noise. Ooh, forgot to turn it up. Oh, I heard something.
Good afternoon.
How's it going?
Good.
Great guitar work brought you over, I see.
Why not?
It wasn't rock, but it wasn't country either.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to take time out to roll one up. That way nobody's bitching about the snippy shit going on in the background. Well, we know we know who complains about that. I don't want to hear him
There's only one guy that complains about that, and he ain't here, so fuck him.
mention.
Snip away if you want.
Turn your volume off for a minute. I got two ready actually. One roll. Kind of a boring day out there in TV land today.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's Wednesday. Everybody's bored. This is the day people will stir shit up. Watch. This is their day. See it happen all the time. Right. There we go. That's better.
You know, I think that conversation last night would have been a good conversation to have on one of these shows. And just don't let anybody up on the panel, but who was on the panel after the show closed out.
Yep. I kind of like those.
That would kind of really piss off a few people.
Yeah, it's informative too.
Mm. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I hope that video gets done soon.
Probably will.
Yeah.
I see the wheels turning.
They're actually falling apart. Yep. Whatever they were turning with is gone.
I know it. I know the feeling. Ho, ho, ho. There you go. Myron. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Get a few more out here somewhere.
I don't have a different cup. But I got too fucking many cups anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's tasty. Someone tried to tell me we're going to get more money by the 15th. I keep checking my bank account. Ain't no extra money there.
Well, I'll wait until somebody else, like Mike, Skies, any Canadian tells me it's in the bank.
Yep.
And then I'll go check. But on the 5th of January, we get money.
I see.
Up here, we get a GST rebate.
I see.
I get about $120
Yeah, that's nice.
every 3 months. It's not real big, but it is,
Right. Right.
something.
Every 3 months, I get like $52 to $53. I don't know. I keep forgetting what that's for, but
Yeah.
it's the same kind of thing, I imagine. Oh, man.
Oh, well, that's good. Got hold today, but might as well wait till tomorrow. Go outside and do all the fucking hard shit at the same time.
Dead ass Chad out there. Hey, folks, come on, say something to us here. Anything. Hi. Anything.
This is pretty much a quiet channel.
I mean,
A lot of people come and watch and don't say too much.
we can be entertaining, but not 100%.
Yeah. Well, it does help if you got three people in the conversation.
Yes, it does. Get your ass up here, Mike. Dirty Mike, dirty Mike, dirty Mike.
Melvin. Ogre.
I ain't seen Ogre in forever.
Yeah. He used to be on my show every day.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I like walking to the corner and standing there with him.
Yeah, it's
And then
interesting.
stepping in front of the cars in the street with no chance of me getting hurt.
Better him than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's teaching a lot of the neighborhood. Hey, you see that bus sign out there and the lights going? Don't go near it.
Yeah, but some of them people like keep fucking doing it over and over again.
Yeah.
But people who think they're privileged.
I almost think he could walk down the police station and say, "Hey, you need to look at my videos," and put an officer there during school hours.
They don't. They know what he does. He's done
Right.
some videos, and they just don't give a shit.
Now they won't give a shit till some kid gets hit.
Yeah, that's right.
And then they'll act like, "Well, we've been giving a shit."
Well, that's the way the government always works. They work after the fact. They never fucking before the fact. They're just like the pigs.
Yeah, they want a problem to build up before they fix it,
Yeah.
and they're the ones that let the problem build up. It's crazy. It's insanity.
Most of the time, they're the ones that make the fucking problem.
Yeah, create a problem and then wait till it comes around election time and tell your people you'll fix it, and then only partially fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they should be grateful you did that. It's crazy, man. It's tyrannical. And that's the way the world works. Yeah, I seen Josh doing what again this morning?
Yeah. Oh, quite a bit.
Yeah, he did. That's just what people do, man. Keeps a man.
Oh, I forgot to ask him for his boss's phone number.
Yeah, no doubt.
I want $20 a day just to be supervisor. I told him he needed to get up there and put some more wood up on top.
Yeah, you can go another row higher there, Josh. Yeah, yeah.
Well, if I was there, I'd show him how to fucking pack it right to the roof.
He needed a ladder or a couple of logs to stand on.
Well, you make one row, you get it up as high as you can, you start on the second row, and as you're building it up, you could be building up the first row as high as you want.
Yeah, true. And make steps. Yeah.
Yeah. Make it easy.
Don't work harder, work smarter.
Uh, yeah, because he was moving around his block that he uses for kindling. And I said, stick doing that. Just build yourself a little out of wood right there. Then you could walk up on it and put the wood up on top instead of having to bend over and move that fucking big rock around.
You'll catch on.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, he's a good man. Like I said, it takes something different to work like that, to work outdoors all the time like that. You know,
I, I've always enjoyed outdoor work.
me too.
I fucking hate indoor work. I did it for
I did
what
too.
2 or 3 years indoors, and I just didn't like it.
I did it for about, I don't know, six or seven in the factories, and uh, too many politics going on in there. Once you reach a certain level, fuck all that. Because I couldn't sit in the office with a bunch of uh, women living precariously behind the eyes of their athletic daughters, you know, because I didn't have stories. I just didn't fit in, Myron. You know.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, I knew one of their husbands who owns a half of a pizza franchise up there. He's always banging on the younger waitresses, and his wife knows it. You know, it's just a crazy little circle. You know.
yeah.
Yeah. Marlene Berry. Hello. I don't know what, I don't know what that means, but hello anyway.
Well, FYI is for your information.
What does VOA mean?
Dr. Bottle.
I don't know either. Hello, Marlene. Oh yeah. Yeah, Marlene, my friend there, Myron, is in Canada where it's legal to smoke pot. I'm in Michigan where it's legal to smoke pot recreationally. And we just a couple of old farts farting around.
Where are you from, Marlene? Where do you live?
Yeah. Welcome to Hump Day, but Friday for some of us. Yeah, they're pretty quiet out there today. It's kind of
Yeah, just
early for some.
Josh. Dude.
A lot of people are doing their running around right now. Usually that's what people do on Wednesday.
Yeah, I should go out and fucking work on that hole today. make sure it's plugged before, I don't know, about 4 days from now. I think the tank, the high will be minus 20 or something Celsius, or minus 25 Fahrenheit.
Wow.
That'll be the high for the day.
It's almost 29 here. Fahrenheit. Still below freezing.
Yeah, it's pretty sure it's freezing here too. Right on.
We get where I'm at. We get lake effect off the big lake.
Right now it's 25, but it feels like 14 with the wind.
Yeah.
And that's as high as it's going to get today, 25.
Oh,
Oh, Saturday's going to be warm again,
yeah.
30 degrees.
Oh, there you go. I got to go for milk and sugar tomorrow, or I can have that delivered. There's somebody.
Josh. Okay, Josh. We did go for a couple hours this morning.
Yeah, after filming live, yeah, it's no wonder his phone's dying. Yeah. I'm watching. What the hell is that? Lone Star Law. Ain't nothing better looking than a woman on a horse. You know what? Hey, Josh, thought your phone was dying.
Phone's at 10%, so I'll stay up here until it dies.
God,
Working your ass off.
are you on your way home?
Going on. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right. I thought my phone was all messed up.
Who are you talking to, Chris?
Way to go, Myron. You both talked at the same time, and that's why you didn't hear each other.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I can hear Chris good. I just couldn't hear Myron.
He's there.
Because you keep talking over me.
My bad.
Don't let it bother you.
Just heading home.
Have you had a leak in your gas on that bike since you got it fixed?
I didn't. I heard something about gas and a bike.
Yeah, yours.
I
It
still
was
don't got my bike back yet, so I don't know.
okay.
That little blue one I used today. There, once I put gas in it, it worked fine. Started no problem.
Yeah, they all take gas. Yeah.
What was
I
last
fired
time?
up. I thought it was because it was cold, that it wasn't running. But
What was the last time you checked the oil in it?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Not very often do I check the oil in it. But it was just came out of the garage, that little blue bike, and it had a $600 bill, so pretty sure they checked the oil in it.
I would always check. It's better to check the oil before you leave the garage.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they just forget. It doesn't happen very often that they forget, but they do.
On the back road, so I go through a couple spots where I lose you, but then my phone's holding at 10%.
All right.
Like an old StreamYard sucks the battery dry.
Sure does. Speaking of. 68 of it. Yeah, StreamYard does. It's brutal.
Okay? Doesn't bother my phone at all how long I stay on StreamYards. I think everybody should just go back to the old way. Fucking force the government to do what we want.
Rotary.
No cell phones, yeah. Let's go
No.
back.
Rotary.
We'll go back to a better time.
Yes. Payphones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it more modern though. Might as well add a bathroom. So you can sit on a toilet and talk.
Well, that sure wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
But everybody's bought into the belief that they need a cell phone.
Yep.
Absolutely invaluable. Well,
You know, you don't want to be around everybody all the time. You know what I mean?
yeah.
We weren't built to be like that. We were built to go out, explore, and find our independent way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the phone ties us together, but that may not be such a good term, huh?
Well,
Because we're tied together too tight.
yeah. And the thing is, so many people rely on their phone for information and everything else that they don't bother to learn it.
Right.
And when their phone is gone, they're fucked. They don't know what to do.
I know that feeling. And that's why all my contacts are written down on paper. Yep, exactly. I need to get a hold of, like, if I lose my phone and want to call somebody because I left my phone in their car and I don't know what their number is.
Yeah.
What the I just borrow my housemate's phone and call them back. Hey, I left my phone in your car. Come back.
Yeah.
See, that
Yeah, see,
happened.
I'm fucked if I lose my phone.
Right. Write down them phone numbers, especially the important ones. Yep. It's always good to have them. Lesson learned.
Well, with my old phone, I changed my password and then I forgot it. And I typed in the password wrong 3 times and it wiped my phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because if I lose my phone, I don't want anybody else to get any information off of it. So I got it set up. You type in the password 3 times wrong, it wipes her out.
Well, that would do me a lot of fucking dick, because I would get 3 times wrong just about every time unless I made it something that I would never fucking forget. But even then, I could forget.
I just store them.
What gets me with passwords is now they don't want just a name or a number that you want. They want you to add a symbol, and that's what usually I forget when I'm doing a password is the symbol. I'm like, fuck, which symbol did I use, and which order did I put that symbol in?
Well,
You know what I use for a password? I use a statement. It can't be cracked. Just a statement. I ain't gonna tell you what the statement is, but I use a statement that I never forget.
Yeah.
And once in a while, I'll change like an O to a 0.
Yeah.
In that statement. And that's all I have to do. See what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very easy to remember. A lot easier to remember than a name on this account, this name on that account. No. Same statement. And you can make a password as long as you want.
I've got accounts I can't get into because I don't have a cell phone and I forgot my fucking passwords to it. Because every once in a while they force me to change my password.
Right.
And when they force me to change, will I forget the old one?
And I have actually I have 3 email accounts. And I have one email account that's set up so I get very, very little email there. The other 2 get a shitload of it.
Yeah.
But this one account doesn't hardly ever get any mail. And that's the one I use in case I forget a password or something. I that's where I base that email from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I got one email like that too. Fucking, it's just full of garbage. A lot of spam and shit.
that's what I got Gmail for. That they usually sort out all the spam. If they don't, I label it as spam, then it never comes back again.
Yeah, I'm using the Yahoo Mail and they take out a lot, sometimes more than they should.
Yeah, I use them too. And I use Hotmail too.
I just use Gmail.
I used to use Hotmail, but I can't remember my password, so I can't get into it. I don't really need it anyways. Fuck. I run good without it. Anything.
Oh, come on, guy.
Yeah, I know a guy that's still using dial-up. He refuses to go any higher. One friend I got up there, he's got 2, 3, 4, 5 satellites on his roof. And each one is a different network he's linked into. He's quite the tech rebel, we'll call him.
Yeah, I would say so.
His whole basement, what he did is he took his basement and then took out the floor above it. So it gives him like a 18, 20-foot ceiling. He's got one whole wall is full of screens. He's quite the tech wizard. He's got 4 generators running. outside. Things are really nice. He's kind of self-sufficient.
Mhm.
All kinds of antennas on his roof, along with those 5 radar dishes. Yep, he's one of those oddballs. Yep. Running ham radio all the time, listening to all the scanners. Just, he's quite into it.
Yeah.
You walk in town into his living room, basically, or his man cave, huge man cave, and the first thing you see is that one whole wall of nothing but fucking screens, man. You think you're in a CIA headquarters or something. You can make them all pair up so that you can show just one thing on all of them. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
they're all tight together. It's pretty badass, man. Won't let you take any pictures inside. You got a basket as you put your phone in when you come in. He's kind of paranoid that way.
So he would probably, just like me, because I wouldn't be able to give him a phone.
He's well armed too, very well armed.
Uh,
He's quite the anti-governmental kind of guy.
well, I'm not anti-government. I'm just minimum government.
Right. It's kind of where he sits at sometimes. Less government, more of the people. I think what the whole thing comes down to is there's a lot of countries that are fucking jealous of us. That's what it comes down to, Myron. They're jealous of the nations that are growing without them, and we're much younger than them. If you think about it, we're much younger. Canada is, and so is the United States.
Yeah. Well, they were probably the last 2 countries in the world.
They were the last frontier, right?
Yeah, North and South America was.
Yep. And those other nations are jealous because we've exceeded their accomplishments.
Well, could be,
But there's a lesson that we all need to learn from our past. All empires fall eventually.
yeah.
They all.
I was muted for Christ's sakes.
So what are you saying? That's bonus days for us or no? You're probably yelling.
I was like, fuck, Chris is talking right over me, that motherfucker.
No, honestly, I wouldn't.
I was muted. I was going to say, Myron, you're a good supervisor.
He wants your boss's number so he can get paid.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm cheap, $20 a day.
Hey, I got a raise today.
Did you? That's good.
That was your money, Myron.
Yeah.
Must have been that extra 4 pieces of wood I put on top there, Myron. You notice.
Well, you never know.
Oh, shit.
If I was there, I'd be showing you a way to stock way more wood in there.
Oh, shit.
I'm one of the only employees that go to work after I get my paycheck. So,
Right. We used to get paid on Thursdays. That way, the boss would know who was loyal and not. You didn't show up Friday, or you were real hungover. He'd keep his eye on you. You know what I mean? Yep. Get paid on Thursday. Let's see who comes in on Friday. Yep. Get rid of a lot of young guys that way, real quick. Yep. Sadly.
Well, I always showed up for work. I don't care if I went right from a fucking party to work. I was there.
Me too.
End of the year.
I'm always right. You're roboting a little bit. A lot of trees. Try her again, Josh. He must
I
have got
went
in
through it. I'm going through a dead spot.
There you go.
We do that.
We were being patient with you.
There, I should be back now.
Yep.
So you gave us a little bit of a speech just before the dead spot there, but you roboted all over the place, so we never heard it.
I can hear Chris as clear as day, but I barely can hear you, Myron. Now I don't hear nothing.
Because I shut up.
And I'm looking to see if I can turn my
Oh.
microphone up.
But 10%. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, just hanging on there. When you shut it off, it'll go drop. Bet you. You find it, Myron?
No. But I found another spot where I think you're fucking changing things.
First floor. Hardware. PVC. Screws, nuts, and bolts. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with that. Turn it
Oh, I need a little nap.
Oh. Yeah, you do work hard.
You're on a little island. Oh, you
I'll
said
get home and I'll sit on the couch and I'll start nodding off.
Yeah. That's what men are supposed to do, aren't we?
well, you seem to have that nodding off in the afternoon down, Chris.
I do, down to a science, actually. When I feel sleepy, I lay down. Usually after a meal. Second floor,
I guess I don't eat enough today.
children's wear,
Pass out.
infants, toddlers. Well, somebody told me every time my alarm, my notification goes off, it sounds like an elevator. So we're on the second floor now.
Yeah, well, I said that yesterday. You heard later.
Yep. Every time it goes off, I'll tell you what floor we're on and what's there. Usually right around the hour, I get them. Sometimes oddball.
The power saver must have clicked in on my phone or something because it's still at 10%. That's just fucking weird.
Yes, it is.
It's it's in the little red line, and I figured it would have died within 5 minutes of being on here.
I bet you as soon as you shut it off, it'll drop down to like 4%, real quick.
Yeah. As soon as I get home, I'll plug it in.
Yeah.
Well, we want to know the percentage it's dropped. So I don't know how you're going to do it.
Myron don't give up. Myron's got jokes.
Myron's a funny guy.
Absolutely.
I don't know about that.
We had this guy that ran maintenance. His name was Arland. Similar mustache, no other facial hair. He's probably about an inch taller than me. Real kind of slow talking guy. You know what? He'd come over and he'd say something to you. And it would take you a minute to think about what he had just said. And he'd get over to his shop and he'd turn around in the doorway. And about then you realize what he had just said, and you'd be busting your ass up about it. Just the way he presented shit, It's crazy. Fucker one time pissed me off, still to this day. He said, I've stopped proving to myself a long time ago that I could put my dick in a hole and get it off. And it's stuck in my head. Sorry. Just the way he was. That's just the kind of man he was. He almost got me on the dry steam machine. I was a newbie. Walked up and he said, why don't you go over there in shipping, see if you can get me the dry steam. I got about halfway there and I stopped. And I looked around and there he was, that big ass Cheshire cat grin on his face, standing in the doorway of his department. I said, "Oh no. We use that on newbies after that a lot. That or we had this electric bandsaw, metal cutting bandsaw. It was probably about 4 foot long.
Yeah.
And I can make blades for it, anneal them together and everything. And I'd anneal a new one, and I'd tell one of the newbies, "Hey, I need you to change the coolant water." And the coolant water had a sump pump in it that would pump the water up, onto the blade, so I could cut stainless steel plates to put in these bullet-resistant doors. But anyway, the first thing every stupid one of them wouldn't do is unplug the pump. They'd always reach in and go to grab the pump. And that's where it would get them every time. And we had this old guy working for us. He's about 62, 63. And here I am in my 30s. And one of my guys told him to go change the water in that. And I'm like, oh no. Fucking kill him, man. So I got it there just in time and I unplugged it and he reached into the water. And I'm like, damn, I probably saved his life. Would have been 110, but still, it does
Yeah,
give you a jolt.
yeah, yeah.
It's funny though. Yeah, it's just shit you do in the shop. This one goof, he would you know that fuzz that goes in inside doorways,
Yeah.
to help the door, like a weather break. He'd take a strip about this long, and take a knife and pull on it, and it would spiral like a pig's tail.
Yeah.
Fucker put a paper clip on the end of it and walk up behind somebody and put it on their belt loop. Fucker would walk around with a pig's tail bouncing off his ass half the damn day and never know it. It's simple shit like that. Yeah, have fun at work,
Yeah.
That goof got recalled because he was on a recall list for this other company I ended up working for, and I took over. It was taking him 2 days to build one bullet resistant door and 2 entry doors. Within 2 months, I could do 4 bullet resistant doors and 8 entry doors in one day,
Huh.
and it blew him away. I just developed a system, to get it done.
Yeah.
And they started upping their orders and shit. I started wanging and banging them. Hell, so much they ended up getting me a helper. Yep. But I'd test them out. I'd give them a door rail to drill me a hole and tap it. They couldn't drill a hole and tap it. I'm sorry, but you're not going to work. You're going to break drills and taps on me all day long, and I can't. And then if you've already prepped a door rail, and now the final procedure is to drill and tap a hole in it, and you fuck it up, you just ruined all the work I've done.
Oh, yeah.
I could drill and tap aluminum without tap-o-matics and all that crap. As long as you drill it with the right size bit and use the right size tap. Oil it up really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Know when to stop.
Yeah. I did a little bit of tapping in my time, not a lot.
I've done it on it with a tap. You know what a tap-o-matic is, right?
No.
What that is it's got a post, and the way it's like a canister. Then the drill is on the end of it, and when you bring it down, that canister feels the tension, and it knows when you hit bottom, something in that canister swings around and catches this post, and it makes it release and reverse gear it to bring it up. So as you reach a point, and it'll automatically start bringing it up. Yep. Tapmatic, they call them. You can use them sideways too, but I've seen them set up on screw machines before on an index wheel. Yeah, I did the screw machine shit for a long time, man. I love that work. You were always oily though.
Yeah, should have good skin if you're always oily.
Yeah. Cut everything from brass to stainless steel. Used to do if you look at a clarinet or a trumpet,
Yeah.
where you push in those round tubes. I used to do those round tubes that you're doing this into, and the caps that go on top of those are nickel silver. Almost all of the caps for all the fluted instruments that are nickel silver, unless they're custom ordered. But anyway, those tubes have to be threaded on both ends. One's an internal thread, one's an external thread. But you don't want to scar up the external part of it. So what you have to do is they cut you pieces of pipe about so long, and then they cut it in half. and of course you file all the edges off and everything. But those wrap around that, and then you put those inside a machine, inside a collet. You know what a collet is, right? And that's what grabs onto the part on a screw machine, and then you bring in the tap, and the tap comes in and does all the work. It's got a tap-o-matic on it. Comes in and does the internal threads. You pull it back out, spin it around, index for the external threads, the OD threads. It comes out, and then it'll do that, come back out again. Pull that out, and you got to put another one in. I developed a system to doing that, man, where it all depended on how you staged your parts. And I told them cut me about 3 more of those pieces of pipe, so I had extras, laying there. And that constantly keep them, double them up, I'd have a whole pile of them sitting there ready to go in the machine, I started maxing out all the fucking machines there, and they were just fucking amazed. So they're going to put me on a screw machine. But I ended up moving. How that goes.
Wow.
I had a 1-year-old up in Kalamazoo. I had to be with him.
Yeah.
Well, he was getting to be almost 2 then.
Josh, when you got, what percentage was your phone?
What's that?
Say, Josh, when you dropped, what percentage was your phone?
Yeah. I bet he was 4% or less. He's probably on his way indoors. Wild Alaska. I think that's what this is. Tell you in a minute. Alaska, the last frontier. Yep. Yippee skippy.
Yeah. I used to watch that show, but
The one asshole with the long white. Yeah, he didn't like him.
which guy?
The guy with the long white Fu Manchu or whatever. I didn't like him much. It was like he was trying to create some kind of legacy out of nothing, Now his kids are, and I don't know if that's this one. I think there's 2 different ones. This one, they're around farmers and shit. So I don't think it's the same. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, now I know who you mean. You mean Billy.
Yeah, I didn't like Billy.
He died.
Yeah, I know. Then his kids took up the show after that.
Yeah.
I don't like that one. That isn't this one.
No, well, that one was all staged. They
Yeah.
grew up wild. It says they grew up wild in Alaska while those boys were 25, 30 years old when they moved to Alaska.
Right.
So where'd they grow up before that? It just doesn't say.
Right. I don't know. This older guys, they're doing all kinds of construction work.
Yeah, the 2 farmers on the one you're watching, they're the 2 old guys. The one guy wrote and sang the song. Puts beat in for it.
No,
Him and his daughter, Jewel, the singer Jewel.
right. I'll be damned.
She was on there a couple of years ago. I never got to see any of the shows that she was on.
Yeah. Well, at least one. I got to feel. I know one of them that's out here. She just sitting back watching because she enjoys watching this, Myron. Don't.
Oh, I already said hi to her earlier,
Okay, I'm saying hi to her now. Okay.
right at the beginning of the show, almost.
Right now. And people find it a comfort here, Myron, because we don't try to stir up people against other chats. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They don't care what goes on over there. And I don't care what they hear here. It doesn't. It doesn't bother me.
yeah,
What are you going to do to a couple old guys? You can't dox us. You're going to call our employers? Go right at call my landlord.
yeah. Call my landlord.
I live with my landlord, so
I am my landlord.
there you go. Yep. That's how it goes.
Yeah,
Right? Kind of makes them look bad when they abuse us elderly. I wonder how Lulu's doing today.
yeah.
She,
Lulu,
she should be showing up with her lunch here soon, huh?
oh, yeah, if not already.
Huh?
Jody, yeah,
Or Jody Cat?
yeah. She's right around 1 o'clock my time,
I see.
which is 3 o'clock your time.
That's 4 here now.
Yeah, yeah. See, it's 2 here, which makes it 1 there. Yeah, I think she's might be heading back in.
Right.
Of course, I thought she said that one of these days she's going to be fucking busy all day long.
3rd floor.
Yeah,
Menswear. 3rd floor, menswear. Shoes, coats, sportswear. Did you hear the ding, ding, ding in the background? We're at the 3rd floor now. 4th floor coming up. Yeah, I gotta take some of the monotony out, right?
uh,
Yeah, you ain't got a snow machine on a frozen ground, dummy. I don't care what kind of tractor you got. You gotta get somebody to get underneath there with a pry bar and lift it up off the ground first.
for what?
For a snow machine that hooks onto a tractor, you know, with a directing scoop on it. And
Yeah,
it goes into the ground, and he just keeps trying to yank it with the tractor, and it's just making the tractor bounce. It's frozen to the fucking ground, you dumbass. You should have put it on 2 boards
uh,
at least. Now you're gonna have to get underneath there with pry bars and break them off from the ice.
Coach.
I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna get the bulldozer out. Fourth floor. Fourth floor. Yeah, 4th floor. Women's wear.
Uh,
Lingerie. Victoria's Secret. Which really ain't a secret anymore because they really Oh, if you've seen the changes, Myron,
No.
it's ugly. It's, the more the secret is why did they do that?
Yeah, I think that about a lot of kids these days. Why did they do that?
Yep. Yeah, bust out the bulldozer rather than use the snow machine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Makes more sense.
When they both could be getting twice as much done if they just went over. Well, maybe that's what he's doing is clearing a path. No, just go over there to the damn snow machine and bump it with a goddamn. Yeah, see, problem with them in the winter, you get on the hill sideways, you are going down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
With a dozer, you ain't cleated track. Yep. Yeah, oh yeah, they're firing it up now. I could have told them that. Fucking dumbasses. Once you get a little bit plowed out of the way there, buddy, you ain't leaving nothing but a slick path for yourself to slide down. Yep. That's crazy. Plowed too much snow. You can plow it off a hill and come down that fucker. You might as well because you're going to come down it anyway.
What?
What? Come out. Wherever you are, Mike. Come on. Come on. That's what I'm thinking. Something to eat.
Mm. Well, I just had cracker with a little bit of honey on it.
Right. Tonight will be chicken nuggets. Yeah, that'll be dinner.
It'll probably be the same as dinner for me. I'll be having chicken noodle soup. Breakfast I had crackers. No, I didn't eat it for breakfast. I had honey on toast for breakfast.
Fifth floor. It will be athletic wear, gym equipment. Yoga pads. Yoga pants.
Most of the stores here, they're pretty much just one floor.
Yeah.
You have to go out to Edmonton really to get the multi-level stores.
Yeah, the big department stores like that with different things on different floors.
Yeah.
Kalamazoo, they had Gilmore's. They had 3 floors. It was no big deal. You kind of had to be a local to know where to find it.
Yeah.
You could access it because they had their own parking lot. It's like a 3 levels, a 3-story parking lot structure too. Yeah, that guy came through with a plow and with a bulldozer, cleared off a bunch of snow, right? And now anybody that gets on it sideways, guess what they do? Slide right down the hill.
Yeah.
Plow trucks and all. Yep, all of them. Yep. Damn snow machine, these dummies. Should have used that bulldozer to go over there and nudge that damn snow machine. You know,
Well,
because they were too afraid to go very deep with the with the bulldozer. You know what I mean?
yeah.
'Cause you don't want it to hang up with a dozer and the ground's frozen like that. So all it did was make a slick path rather than a chewed up path like a snow machine would do for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the last thing to hit that are going to be the tires on the truck or the tractor running it. What's up, Midnight Rider?
Hey, Midnight Rider, how's it going? They could, they're right on the beach there. They could have lots of sand and gravel to
Yeah.
throw on the road in the wintertime
Yep.
if they wanted to. But I think they're pretty much on the fucking go all the time, all summer long.
They use a lot of salt here. Here anyway. The back roads, they only use salt on like the corners.
Oh, we don't do salt.
Where you're going to stop at. But like dirt roads that come up to paved roads. Because the paved roads, they'll use the salt on.
Yeah.
But the dirt roads, no. They'll use dirt. Or they'll use a mixture, actually. It's a gravel and salt mix.
Yeah. Yeah, in town it's just straight gravel,
Right.
sand more.
Yeah.
And they reclaim it every year.
Makes hard work for the street cleaners, but you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Fuck, the street cleaners just go buzzing by.
Right.
That one guy, he must have been in fucking high gear when he was driving it, because everybody else, they always drive real slow, and he was just fucking going, and it was bang, bang, bang all the time he was driving it. I thought about phoning the town and saying, hey, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
But I worked with a guy in this town who is now working for the town. He put, can't remember if it was gas into diesel or diesel into gas.
Either way, not good.
Well, putting diesel into gas is a lot better than putting gas into diesel.
Right. Right. Yeah, because getting that if it isn't supposed to have diesel and you get it
Yeah,
in with that paraffin, will ruin everything.
yeah. But my stepdad, he'd put a cup or 2 cups of fucking diesel in his gas in a vehicle.
And you never guess what they're doing. They're pulling that out just the way I told you. They got long steel rods to help pry up that damn snow machine. Yeah,
Yeah,
with a tractor. Yep, came right out. Hello. Good thing I'm not living there. I'd be slapping all them upside the head. Yep.
yeah, but you never know what the producers say. This might be just something fucking made up for the show.
Right. This is true, Myron. This is true. I hate them ones you got to go in reverse. I'd rather have it in the front. They don't have a PTO set up in the front. It's just all off the back. They should have, you know what? Before it snowed, they should have checked this fucker and made sure it ran right. You see what I mean? It's things like that that working on a farm, you know.
Yeah, but they're not only farming, they're also fucking hunting and fishing, trying to store up meat for the winter without eating their farm animals.
Yeah, yeah, getting their farm animals hauled on bar-
Yeah,
barges, and yeah,
yeah, so there's a lot of fucking work that you don't actually see what they're doing.
right, yeah, that's true. I mean, simple things like prepping your equipment before the season hits isn't rocket science, you know.
Yeah, but if they're, I don't think they really have the time
Right.
because it's not like even down here. They're colder up there sooner, and it's, well, fuck, they do have cities up there too.
Right.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind living up there.
Yeah. And my friend Bill said, "Yeah, come on up. I'll help you build a cabin." I'm not going up. I'm too old to be doing that. So was he. So his wife told me he can't do that. So,
Yeah.
he'd like to think he could, but I mean, 20 years ago when he went up there, he that's what he did. But He was just this kind of a squirrely alcoholic when I knew him, but he went to Alaska and changed a bit, you know. Sure, he still drinks, but nothing like he did before. Busy motherfucker now. A lot of plow accounts.
Uh,
Does a lot of fishing, ice fishing especially.
well, more ice up there for most of the year.
Yeah, that's what he says. Yeah. When in Rome. But we were trying to get steelheads. He was always taking me, and we could never hook them. We went to one place. It's called it's a dam. It's called Dam Pond at the end of it. And what it is they had flooded this area when they put the dam in, and then they went in and cut the trees. Some of the tree stumps were only you could see them. You should see it on the fish finder, dude. Tree run 20 foot down. You know, wow. You know they've got the one. They've got like milk jugs that mark where you don't want to run a boat over it because you'd shear it or you puncture a hole in your hull.
Yeah, well, they've got the Hudson Hope Dam over to the west of me in BC there.
Yeah.
And when they did it, they didn't knock down any of the trees. They just built a dam and fucking let it fill up. And no, the trees are still standing. I don't know how many hooks I lost in that.
Right.
And every once in a while, a fucking tree comes popping out of the water.
Shit. Yeah.
Not very often, but it does happen.
Right. There's a place on one of the other rivers around here that they call it Kilowatt Lake. It's where the river comes through and it opens up. And it's not very deep. It's only about 3 foot deep of water. In some places, it only looks like 2 foot. If you step off, you're going at least 8 foot into muck. But there's old trees there. The closer you get to where the shore is, there's trees there for a good 100 yards. You can see where they sheared off decades ago. And because they're in the cold water, they'll always be there, you know.
Yeah.
Threw it with a boat. We used to catch huge rubberbacks in there. About the only thing good worth eating out of there. That's only about 10, 12 miles from here. Yeah, I was one of those kids. You let me go outside, I was gone. I was in the woods around the river or at a lake, somewhere wet, somewhere wooded.
Well, never had that kind of terrain around where I grew up. But I was outside most of the day.
Right.
All kinds of places to walk.
Yeah.
Birds to shoot with a BB gun.
Oh yeah, same here.
The only two birds I really ever got flying were hip shots.
Oh shit.
I got a sparrow with a fucking BB gun, and I got a duck with a fucking a single shot 12 gauge arrow.
You want to know a bird that's hard to shoot? It's a goddamn crow. I tell you what, you try to shoot it with let's say a 22 long range. By the time it gets there, that crow's gone. You pull out an AK-47 that's got a different speed on it. You got to kind of determine where up is going to be for them. You know, the next body length of them up.
Yeah.
It's about where you get them. Yep. If they go straight up. Because they're like flies. They like to jump up first. Yep. Sixth floor. Parking. Parking ramp. That's top of the parking ramp. Yep, they went and did it with that, with regular plow truck and with that snow blower on the back end of that tractor, and everything worked out. They quit letting that let that bulldozer push the dirt around when it warms up. Hi, Oscar.
That tractor would have worked on that hill too, or I mean the path. As long as they would just went straight up and down it a couple of times to break it up.
Yep.
But they're young.
That's right. They're still learning. It's time I get out of that. Too many damn channels to choose from.
Well, I got some loads to choose from. I only watch 3 usually, or maybe 4 or 5. Counting the 2 sports channels.
Right.
Oh. So hostile. I didn't want to come here the whole show, but I said I'd be away to begin.
Yeah. Good old Tarzan. More revised one, though.
Really haven't watched too many of them since Johnny Weissmuller was the Tarzan.
Right on. Right on. Right on. Yeah, the newer ones just make it look more realistic. You know.
Yeah.
Really trying anyway. Computer graphics and all.
Yeah. But I had no trouble watching black and white and imagining what colors were.
Yep. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh, I'm thinking about dinner here, Myron. Early dinner.
Yeah. Go ahead if you want.
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay, well, thanks for coming up. We'll catch you later.
Oh, sure, Myron.
this on tonight? Last night was, I don't know. Anyways, do you really have to? Okay, we're still friends. Okay? Okay, let's go inside. Go ahead. Oh, what the hell? Dropped down to 2 already. Well, I was just outside. It's pretty fucking warm. Ooh. Oh, excuse me, ladies. I'm a pig. I know it. And I accept it. I am going to go out and work on the outside of my trailer to make sure she's winterproof this year. Hopefully I could do that. Unlike last year, I'm not going to wait until it gets to 40 below to try and fix it. So, thanks for showing up, everybody. Midnight Rider, Hustle, Josh, Marlene, Chris. Thanks for coming up on channel, Chris and Josh. Catch you guys later.